It's that time once again, everyone. The final cut is here. We're trying to eke out a few more reviews before the end of the year, and I've got one for you. It's an independent found footage film called We Found Something. It's out on TUBI now. It's from director Jesse Heisel. And we get the story of Maxine and Ted. Now, they're brother and sister. Maxine wants to take Ted out into the woods to help Ted get over his fear of heights. He's voluntarily done this because he wants to get over this fear before he asks his girlfriend to marry him. Meanwhile, Maxine has a secret she needs to tell Ted, even though she knows it's going to hurt him. And she thinks this trip, is going to be the most opportune time to do it. Well, when they get out there, things don't go according to plan, but they do catch sight of some mysterious creature living out in the woods. Ted wants to investigate further and document it. He's a video guy. What do you expect? And as they dive deeper into the woods, they find some gruesome things that the creature has done, plus some dark secrets are revealed, as well as the secret that Maxine wants to tell. And we see how all of this gets mashed together as Ted and Maxine try to make it out of the woods and survive from being attacked by this creature. Yeah, We Found Something was a refreshing found footage film in a number of aspects, namely in how this story plays out. I liked the setup they had with the editor, who's played by Jesse Heisel, telling you he found this footage and he kind of roughly pieces together, but he's not really that good. I like that setup, for one, because it helps give a little leeway to some of the glitches and such that we see entered into other found footage films. Here, at least, it's a nice setup to explain why things may not exactly jive too well, but they do actually. It's actually very well edited, put together. It tells a nice narrative with these sections, these video vignettes, if you will, like we get with a lot of found footage. So it tells a great narrative and gives some layers to our characters. The performances by Leslie Gladney and Nathan Owen as Maxine and Ted, respectively, is really well done. They feel like brother and sister. Their dialogue is natural. Their banter is natural. You know, their conflict is even natural. Usually that feels the most manufactured in found footage films, but here, no, it's pieced together very well. They play off each other so well, and I really liked their scenes together, and it really kept you invested in this film and sell the whole concept of it. We do get a social media influencer in here, played by Diana Regalazio, and I hope I pronounced that right, because she was wonderful in here, showing you the two sides of content creation. Nice little statement by the director in here about influencers in that, and I loved how she played this character. She did very well, and it was nice to get a kind of a break from the Ted Maxine character. So adding that character in here as well kind of broke things up a bit and really just makes you wonder where this movie is going, which I guarantee you most of you won't see what the big kind of twist is 15 minutes before the end of the movie. I was like, wait, they did what? And when they did that, it instantly raised this found footage film above on my list, just because it was a very creative thing to do that we don't see often in these type of films. So, I mean, every aspect of it, they really hit on well. I think the only thing that I found the weakest was the creature. And I understand they're shooting this on a low budget. So, but when I saw the creature, I was like, it was still horrific in spots, and other spots, not so much. I kind of wish they wouldn't have showed maybe as much. But that said, with the way things get set up, especially as we get into this final act of the movie, I can understand a number of different explanations that could come up of why the creature is the way they are. And that's what I also enjoyed. There's not a huge amount of exposition or explanation of some of these things, of what's going on. They do leave it a bit up to the audience to kind of piece together maybe their own story of why some things are the way they are. So that also was a nice touch. So We Found Something should be found by found footage film fans out there. You definitely want to put this on your list. It's on Tubi, like I said. Even if you're a casual horror fan and you like Quarantine, and you like REC, and you liked Blair Witch, I think you will dig this movie. If you can get past a little bit of how the monster looks, I think there's a lot of good stuff to be had here, and some entertainment for sure. So thank you so much for watching. Please check out our Patreon if you haven't already. I appreciate your support, and until next time, remember, keep that ticket stub.